Hi everyone, my name is Mandy Fierbacher and I am a former visa officer with the U.S. Department of State. I have made decisions on over 100,000 visa applications on every type of visa there is, and now I'm the Executive VP of Argo, a company of ex-visa officers who prepare with clients one-on-one to ace their visa interviews. Follow us on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, where we will bring you never-before shared insights on the U.S. visa interview process from behind the visa window. Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of Behind the Visa Window. Today we're going to talk about visa interviews that happens towards the end of October on or close to Halloween. Now Halloween happens on October 31st every single year, and if you happen to have a visa interview on that date or close to that date, you might actually end up doing your interview with a visa officer that is dressed up in costume. And the reason why I wanted to bring this up is because I think this is unexpected for many visa applicants that such an important process can happen while the visa officer, is dressed up like a clown or like a witch. But personally speaking, having worked for over 7 years for the State Department, every single year, this is a big tradition for visa officers that they do this job that they normally do, except dressed up as their favorite character. Perhaps they're Harry Potter or perhaps they're a Disney princess. So, I checked the calendar this year. October 31st actually falls on a Sunday, which means that if you're doing your visa interview on October 29th, that Friday, this is likely when it could happen, but it could also happen anytime that week in case, the section decided to celebrate the holiday early. One thing I wanted to bring up is that visa officers still take the visa process incredibly seriously. The fact that they're wearing a costume on this day is not meant to, disrespect the process or disrespect you. I know that for some people this could seem, quite shocking to be refused a visa by somebody who is dressed up like a police officer or an animal even. But just keep in mind that this is sort of an American officer's way of celebrating their home country's traditions and culture. Americans usually love Halloween. Not everyone, but a lot of people love Halloween. They decorate their house for it. They take their kids trick-or-treating, which is basically, taking around a bag, and they get candy at every house. And it's just a ton of excitement and fun for a lot of Americans out there. And so for American diplomats, because they are living overseas and they don't get to partake in this holiday with their family and friends, a lot of times they're sacrificing a lot to live in a foreign country and represent the U.S. government. This is their way of taking a small piece of that tradition and that culture and doing it overseas for fun. So I don't think many officers think about what that looks like on the other side of it. And of course, as visa applicants, this is a very nerve-wracking process where perhaps your entire career or your future or your education rides on this very important interview, so you might see it differently. But I'm just here to tell you that American officers still find it a very important process and they are still observing all of the laws. It's just that they might look physically different that day. And so if you are a visa applicant applying in the last week of October, just make sure that you're as prepared as possible so that, when you're explaining your complicated situation to someone who's in a ghost outfit or Spider-Man or something like that, that it's not going to faze you or make you extra nervous, because I think that would actually make me quite nervous. I hope this insight was helpful, and hopefully we'll have more interesting videos for you guys soon. If you like this, please hit subscribe on our YouTube channel, and we're constantly looking for more interesting tidbits and tips to bring to you about the U.S. visa interview process. Thank you so much.